For centuries, the way we record value, everything from you buying a coffee to a massive corporate merger, has been based on ideas from the Renaissance. The whole thing is built on trust. But what if we could swap that trust for cold, hard, mathematical proof? Today, we're going to dive into a fundamental upgrade for our economy, one that promises a new era of verifiable truth, supercharged with intelligence. No, seriously, just stop and think about that for a second. What if every single financial move was permanently sealed, checked by everyone involved, and impossible to secretly edit? This isn't just some abstract thought experiment. It's the core problem that a revolutionary new way of accounting is built to solve. So this system we've all been running on, it's called double-entry bookkeeping. It's been the bedrock of accounting forever, and look, it's worked pretty well. But in our crazy, hyper-connected digital world, its private, siloed nature creates these dangerous blind spots, vulnerabilities that can hide a simple typo or something much, much worse. And this right here really gets to the heart of it. The old way keeps records locked away in private books, where they can be changed or just be plain wrong. The new way, triple entry, is all about records that are shared, unchangeable, and can be checked by everyone. It's a massive shift from, hey, trust me, to, hey, let's all look at the proof together. So what is this new system that promises so much? Let's break it down. Let's get into the triple entry revolution. The core idea is, actually, it's brilliantly simple. You still have your normal debit and credit just like always, but triple entry adds a third game-changing piece, a digital receipt of the transaction that is cryptographically sealed. That means it's locked with a unique digital signature that's impossible to fake. And then, this bulletproof receipt gets posted to a shared ledger, a secure common record book that everyone involved can see. It's kind of like having a digital notary who instantly stamps every single transaction, making it permanent and undeniable. Okay, so here's how it actually plays out. A debit gets recorded in one company's books, a credit gets recorded in the others. Then, and this is the key part, that third entry gets created. It's a shared, unchangeable record on what's called a distributed ledger, which you might know as the tech behind blockchain. This third piece links the two private records together, creating a single golden record of what happened that both sides can agree on forever. And this is why it's so incredibly powerful. You instantly get this radical transparency and trust because everyone is looking at the exact same unchangeable facts. It creates a complete, unbreakable audit trail for every single dollar, which makes it incredibly difficult to cook the books. It's finally an accounting system that's actually built for our digital world. But, it's not a magic wand. There are, of course, trade-offs. While you get these massive wins, like way more transparency and accuracy, you also run into some real challenges. I mean, the system itself is more complex, there are totally valid privacy concerns when so much is out in the open, and the rules for how to actually do this are still being written. It's a powerful tool for sure, but it's not a simple switch you can just flip. Okay, so creating this perfectly transparent and trustworthy ledger, that's an incredible achievement. Huge. But it's only the first step. The real magic, the mind-blowing part, happens when you unlock the data inside that ledger. See, these records aren't just numbers on a page. They are packed with rich context, the who, what, when, where, and why behind every single financial event. So this isn't just a ledger anymore. It's a goldmine of super high-quality, verifiable data that paints a perfect picture of how an economy is actually working. And that brings up a huge question, right? With, potentially billions of these super detailed interconnected transactions, how on earth could a person sift through all of that to find what really matters? How do you spot the patterns, the risks, the big opportunities hiding in there? Well, the answer is machine learning. You bring in a digital brain, an AI, that can analyze that entire gold mine in real time. Think of it like a tireless digital detective that can spot subtle connections, flag weird stuff instantly, and see the big picture in a way that is just, it's beyond what any human could do. And the key thing to get here is that AI completely changes the game. It takes this system from being just a passive record keeper and turns it into an active, intelligent partner. It can start to predict risks before they even happen, check for compliance on the fly, and uncover really sophisticated fraud patterns that would have been totally invisible before. It turns all that raw data into actual strategic wisdom. All right, so we've got the trustworthy ledger, and we've got the super smart brain. Now let's talk about how these pieces actually click together to start putting the world of finance on, a kind of autopilot. The engine that really drives all this automation? That's the smart contract. If triple entry is the unchangeable book of financial law, then smart contracts are like the automated lawyers and bankers who execute that law perfectly and instantly based on rules that are written right into the code. Their relationship is perfect. Triple entry gives you the framework for recording the truth. It's the official record. Smart contracts provide the code for automating actions based on that truth. They're the action engine. One provides the what, and the other provides the how. And when you put them together, wow, you get something truly transformative. Imagine this. An invoice gets paid automatically, the exact second a delivery is confirmed. Royalties get distributed instantly every time a song is streamed. The smart contract does the work, and the triple entry system creates the perfect permanent record that it happened. No delays, no disputes, and in a lot of cases, no middlemen taking a cut. This whole vision, it's amazing, right? A financial system that basically runs and audits itself. But let's be real, we are not there yet. Let's take an honest look at the hurdles we still have to clear on the road ahead. There are some major challenges to solve here. First off, the whole system is only as good as the data you feed it. Garbage in, garbage out, right? It also needs to be able to scale to handle the insane volume of a global economy. We also have to figure out that tricky balance between radical transparency and necessary privacy. And of course, the laws and regulations have to catch up to the tech. But here's the thing. That vision is exactly why it's worth tackling all these challenges. We're talking about a future with way less financial crime, with more efficient markets, better governance for companies and governments, and at the end of the day, a global economy that's more transparent, fair, and informed for all of us. Which leaves us with one last massive question. If you combine a system that can't be cheated with an intelligence that can't be fooled, are we on the edge of creating a truly fraud-proof economy? That's the ultimate promise here. And man, it really might just change everything.